Oh, speaking of Nightmare Crucible, was he the trailer I made for it? My group put me in charge of making the trailer, considering like I'm the one that does YouTube stuff. So I have the most experience with editing. So I made a trailer for it, which now that we have more of cutscenes made, I should be able to edit the trailer to incorporate more of those cutscenes, since we'll be showcasing like all their group's trailers in class. Let's see here. Trailer footage. So, oh no, not trailer footage. That was what I used in editing. The actual, where's trailer? The heck? Nightmare Crucible trailer V1. Here it is. I literally only had like a couple shots of our character sleeping in a semi-cutscene and that scene with the boss to work with. That's all I had, and I had to make a trailer out of it. Of just, here's 2 shots of the character in bed, and here's whatever I can do in that scene with the boss. So I had to get a little bit creative. Of course, I have more leeway now that we have a lot more of a cutscene made that I can incorporate into this trailer, but this is what I made with that limited stuff. And this is me playing live on my keyboard over there, since I wrote the music for this here video game. So here's a version of like one of the main themes that I made. So that's like with the left hand there back and forth, and then right hand comes in. So I just kind of explore around the back of the scene. Our game looks a little bit different when I made this trailer. Was the case. Here's the other sleeping shot that I had to work with. This is the leitmotif that I really like that I came up with. You could see a little bit of the boss in that shot there, technically. So that's what I made there. And then I had some fun with the available platforms. Coming summer 2024, pre-order now. It'll be on Steam, Xbox, PlayStation 2, Wii U, and Game Boy. So, yeah. And yeah, with the actual cutscenes that we have at the ready now, it should look a lot better. So I will edit this. Will be the case. And yeah, with limited stuff that I had to work with there, I tried to make it kind of cool. The main 2 things that I took inspiration from were honestly the introduction to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time and Darkness and Gears of War. I've never even played Gears of War, but its trailer is actually really cool. Let's see here. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. If I can actually spell right. Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time Darkness intro. Because yeah, I wanted to my computer is lagging while I'm running AC Odyssey. For no, like the actual intro here I took inspiration from. So these were the two things that I took inspiration from for making that trailer. Was one, this intro here, where it's like, I don't have a lot of footage to work with, so how do I do like a big time span without having much footage to work with? So I was like, what if I did this approach, where it's like a little bit of footage, and then it's a black screen with text, and then a little bit of footage, and then a black screen with text. So this was my idea of doing that. So this is why I do like the constant black screens with text, because like, okay, I don't actually need a lot of footage to be able to do that. I can just keep on doing these kinds of cuts and continuing to advance the text stuff. So this is one inspiration. So this is my inspiration in terms of spanning it out to a decent trailer length despite not having much to work with. And in terms of making the trailer interesting, I was inspired by the Gears of War trailer for the first Gears of War game. Which, again, I've never played Gears of War before, but it's actually a really, really well-designed trailer in terms of things that, as a casual viewer, you never really notice. But, like, if you're really looking into the trailer, it actually does some really cool things. Where, namely in terms of the character movement. It's the character movement that I was inspired by here for the trailer. So, once stuff starts collapsing over there, our character starts moving, and from left to slightly right. Like, he's moving forward, but it's somewhat left to right. Next shot, 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 forward, so not quite. Something comes up, he has to switch now, right to left. And the moment that he switches right to left, he finds himself in danger. With, like, the ultimate big bad. And that's really cool. So that's what I basically stole there, when I didn't have a whole lot to work with, where I basically took that movement, and that general idea, where it's like, as we're moving left to right. From the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen, we're moving. We're moving left to right here, moving a little bit down, but still basically left to right. Next shot, which is the sleeping here, transitioning into the nightmare, where we're moving again left to right, and then preparing for the final shot here. Once again, it's left to right. We encounter the boss, we switch right to left, but then we're flanked. So it's one of those subtle kind of details that, like, a casual viewer might not really notice, but I hope even if it's not really noticed, like, what's the word? Even if it's not explicitly noticed, I hope it's one of those things that contributes to making the trailer more interesting. Because I think that's really cool how this does that, where it's always left to right, but then something comes up, forcing him to change right to left, and the moment he changes right to left is the ultimate danger. It's actually really cool. It's a really well-designed trailer. Maybe one day I'll play Gears of War. I don't know the first thing about Gears of War, but it is a really cool thing about that trailer, so I incorporated that into my trailer. So yeah, Explorers of Time Darkness and Gears of War. I basically just took their formats and used it to make my trailer with very minimal footage to work with. But yeah, recognize that's the Explorers of Time and Darkness intro. What, just like my inspiration there? My inspiration was there mostly because the words were moving slightly to the side rather than staying still like it did in the intro. The words moving was honestly inspired by the trailer for Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, where the words are kind of zooming in a little bit during that. So that's a more slight inspiration. I thought that would make it more interesting. My word animation thingamabob in my video editing software isn't super great. It looks a little bit jarring, where it starts slow and then it speeds up and then it slows down again. I don't know how to change that. But Metal Gear Rising Revengeance trailer. Let's see here. So technically there's a third inspiration that I didn't mention, but those two are the main inspirations for the trailer design. This is like one of my favorite game trailers ever. This trailer rocks. It's so good. But this is all the text is like, a man who so-and-so, a man who so-and-so. And all the comments are like, wow, this man really had to go through a whole lot. Where, like, you can barely notice it, but the words do, like, zoom in, like they get bigger. A man forced to kill. A man forced to be a snake, which I know now from playing Metal Gear Solid 2. I remember that part of Raiden's story. Man forced into a lie. Here it's the text getting bigger. I figured for Nightmare Crucible it might make more sense with like the text moving left and right, where it's like, who knows exactly what's going on here when it's glitched out and nightmarish and weird, and I don't know how to do cooler things with text because I don't really work with text a whole lot. Yeah, this is the trailer for Rising that now does not want to load for some reason. And it's a really good trailer. Like, but it doesn't want to play. It does not all want to play here. Yeah, a lot of it be from the game. Apparently, this is like trailer made by Hideo Kojima of pretty much just putting together cutscenes from the game and like different gameplay shots and then like text and effects. So, and I guess you could say like the whole cutting to text is like kind of something that I incorporated with the Nightmare Crucible trailer as well. But my main inspiration for that was the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers thing with text. But yeah, you could say that this is what this trailer does as well. But it's more so the elements where the text is moving that I kind of took as inspiration there. I was like, yeah, let's do a little bit of side-to-side movement. I thought about doing a little bit of an larger kind of text thing, and maybe I'll do that for the final version this weekend. I might play around with seeing about, will it look cool if I have the text to be like a certain size and then it's like very slightly getting bigger if you pay attention to it where you see it stretching out like that. It's really cool. It's one of those subtle details that just adds to it. Like, if it was text that was staying completely still, it might be kind of boring. I mean, I kind of like how Explorers did it. But, yeah, I feel like the text kind of growing there really adds a lot of life to it. One man forced to seek revenge. Here, let's watch this trailer. I love this trailer. I can't wait to continue my Metal Gear series and then play this one day. I already own it on Steam, and I'm really looking forward to the day that I play it. But in terms of, like, my favorite game trailers of all time, I would definitely have to say Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, this trailer right here, Gears of War. Some of my other favorite game trailers. Assassin's Creed Unity. Assassin's Creed Unity is another really good one. There's probably some other ones that I'm not thinking of right now. There's some really good game trailers out there. But yeah, this one is definitely up there in terms of one of my favorite game trailers. This is one that I've rewatched several times in terms of thinking, how can I use what's in-game to make a cool-looking trailer? In-game projects in general, not necessarily just for Nightmare Crucible. But I feel like, honestly, just like Kojima trailers in general are really, really good examples of how to do trailers well. He makes some really kick-ass video game trailers. They're so good. And there's a lot of comments on this video that are like, what trailer? That's basically the entire game that it goes through. Or this is a really great thing to watch after beating the game because it gets you hyped about everything that you just accomplished. And it's like, yeah, if a trailer does a really good job of being a trailer, then that's what it should make you feel. Like, it should make you feel hyped for the game. Or hyped for beating the game if you watch it after the words. After the words? Afterwards. Because this is something that you look at it and it's like, this is pretty dang hype. If I had to choose a single favorite game trailer ever, I don't know what it would be. It might be this one. It might be AC Unity. I'm not sure. There are some really good game trailers out there. And yeah, if you go into it without knowing anything about it, it can also be fun for like surprises and stuff too. And if you watch a trailer like this, it does reveal a lot about the game. But it still gets you really hyped for it. And the music is so dang cool. It's so epic and stuff. Yeah, I'd never be able to make a trailer like this for something like Nightmare Crucible, but it is definitely real cool. Maybe one day I'll work on a video game where a trailer can be made this epic. I can look at it and be like, wow, I helped develop these sections and doing these things and stuff. That'd be really neat. I'm getting emails from H&R Block, apparently. But yeah, maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll have a hand in making a cool trailer. Because yeah, like, making a really effective game trailer really is an art, I would argue. Like, there are some game trailers out there that are just really sucky and just like, oh yeah, it's just kind of revealing that this game exists, but the trailer isn't all that good. But if you make a really good game trailer that gets people talking about it, that'll do leagues for your game. And just be something that fans of the game will continue to look back at because the trailer's so cool. Like, isn't this trailer cool? It's so good. Definitely one of my favorite game trailers. That makes me really want to play this game. But I gotta beat Metal Gear Solid 3 first, and then 4. And I'm waiting for the 3 remake to come out, so Metal Gear's on hold for a little while. But I look at trailers like this and it's like, holy crap, this is a video game I really want to play. You know? And yeah, that's fair enough there. The trailer, it's too good. And yeah, there's that famous scene right there. Yeah. The man, the myth, the legend right there, Armstrong. And you'd think this would be the end of the trailer. Nope, get pranked, there's more. Just keeps on going with the epic music. But now it's more of the style of like the beginning of the trailer where there's like the text that tells you like, here's kind of what's going on with the story. Here's sort of what to expect and make you go like, oh, this is kind of interesting. Can man rise above vengeance? And then like the little bit of credits here because Kojima loves doing stuff like that. And here's some characters and stuff. But it's such a cool trailer. It's so good. Love that game trailer. And then that final shot. It's so cool. So that's that trailer for Metal Gear Rising. Oh, I guess there's this section too. Yeah, I don't know how to make background effects like that, but if I did, believe you me, I'd do something like that for Nightmare Crucible. But yeah, isn't that so cool? I wish I knew how to do cool text effects like that. And while we're on this little rant anyway, another one of my, I'm totally gonna get copyright claimed for this, but whatever. This has got to be another one of my all-time favorite trailers. 56 million views on this. This thing spread like wildfire when this came out. 18. This is like the cool, like, Assassin's Creed has some cool trailers made for it. Like, the Ubisoft trailer team absolutely hits it out of the park. The dev team on the games, it can be hit or miss sometimes. But the trailer team, like, my god. I swear, Assassin's Creed has, like, some of the best trailers in the industry. But yeah, I got BRB for a bit, okie doke. But yeah, this will be the last trailer that I show here, because I just want to talk about it now that we're doing our little trailer rant. But it's so cool, and like, the timing with the music. There's almost no audio to the actual effects in this trailer, like the things happening. Like, it's relatively silent, with just like, here's the focus on the music. And really showing, here's what's going on here. I believe that there's some effects at the end after the music cuts out. But yeah, and it's a good choice of music for the trailer as well. Like, especially when it picks up later. And it's really cool with like the eagle shot showing the tension and stuff here. The firing squad over there that fires on that crowd that you just saw in the previous shot. And yeah, it is really pretty as well. And before people knew that Assassin's Creed Unity was gonna have multiplayer, people were like, whoa, what's this? What's this squad? Later finding out that they're all Arno. Wait, it's all Arno? Always has been. But the timing with the music, it's so good. I have no idea who's responsible for this music here. But I love things that are well timed with music. And this is like such a good example of timing the events of the trailer to music. Also, I love how that one guy just dips out into the corner. He's like, nope, I'm not going in. But everyone else charges in. Probably. Maybe I could check it after. And then the battle as this music is playing. And it's like, okay, that's pretty cool. It do be pretty neat. It is an extremely hyped trailer. And then they show the Phantom Blade. With the guy with his little wrist crossbow there. And then the music cuts out here in a sec for you to kind of reflect on what's going on here. And now we actually hear a sound. It's no longer silent. Now we actually hear sound effects rather than music. Of like, whoa, there's smoke and people are dying and stuff. Whoa. And you actually hear the gunshots. And then there's the big bad. And oh no, he's threatening to blow everything up. But our characters are just so badass that they don't care, they do that. And the guy is so stunned by fear. I believe that's like the last major effect that we hear. No, their cutscene's made specifically for the trailer. And then the music comes in right at the end. Yeah, Assassin's Creed trailers, except for Odyssey, are all like cinematic things that are made specifically for the game. Every Assassin's Creed game has had one of these cinematic trailers made for it, except for Odyssey for some reason. I don't know why Odyssey never had one, but it just didn't. But they've made like some really, really awesome trailers that do some really cool things. I really like what the Valhalla one did as well. I've yet to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It'll be the one after this. Assassin's Creed Valhalla trailer. That one did some cool things as well, with like a dynamic switching between two different things. Black Flags is really cool as well. Well, I think my next favorite is probably Valhalla's, just because the this trailer has Mr. Big Bad that's describing the Vikings while it shows them doing things that are the complete opposite. So they are heartless as he's like giving a hug to the little kids there. So like showing like a stark contrast between the description and what's being shown. Godless barbarians, as it shows their gods there. So it's meant to illustrate the contrast between the difference in what we're hearing in audio and visual here, with the visual showing what they're actually like and the audio being what they're interpreted as by the Englanders here, which is really cool.
They murder and kill blindly.
It's like, nope, get out of here. Get to safety. It's a really cool use of contrast in a trailer.
Of England.
Yeah, as they're like,
they will never defend,
as it's showing the opposite there.
The
So if you want a good example of contrast in a trailer, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is a really good example.
will understand.
I really like how much it emphasizes that difference there. That makes you think like, huh, interesting. So that first part of the trailer is what I like the most. The second half is more of a battle kind of scene. And it is a cool scene as well, but it's that first half that we just saw that I like the most. Like, that does really cool things. The rest is just like, hey, here's a cool battle scene kind of trailer, is what it is. Which is still pretty cool, but doesn't do as many cool artistic things as that first half there. So, but yeah, and they do really amazing jobs with their cinematics, honestly. Like, it is really awesome. The Ubisoft trailer team knows how to hit it out of the park. I don't know why Odyssey never got one of these kinds of trailers. Origins had one, they didn't do one for Odyssey, and then Valhalla came out and they made another one. Did Mirage get one of these, I wonder? I never actually looked for if Mirage got a cinematic trailer. So maybe they do them sometimes now, sometimes they don't, but I don't know. But they used to do one of these for every single Assassin's Creed game that came out. Used to be the case. And, like, again, they're masters of how to make cool trailers. They do be really good, I must say. And it's like, whoa, it's Mr. Guy. It's the guy that we like. Who's a raven, crow, whatever the heck. Whatever it be. And we all inspired, but then the big bad comes and faces us. And Mr. Big Bad is super tough. But like the camera shots and the lighting and stuff are really cool. Sword through the leg, he doesn't care. Just keeps on going at it. Not a care in the world here. And it's like, oh no, our hero is struggling. What's our hero going to do? Is he going to live? He's about to die, oh noes, but then he does a thing. So they want to reveal at the end of the trailer the top of the forearm mounted hidden blade, as opposed to underneath. Like the guy that's now in fear. But yeah, the thing that I really like about that trailer is that first minute 30 seconds with the contrast. That's the really, really cool part there. And if you are still here, Kuzma, I can show the Black Flag trailer. That one do be pretty cool too, but I do like those other ones a bit more. Oh, it looks like I was in the middle of watching it at one point. Most replayed over there.
18.
But yeah, Black Flag's here. It's pretty cool too. I remember when this game was first revealed watching this trailer like several times over. Because they do a very good job of getting you hyped for the game. So there's like the ship. Here's its captain. Don't you be interested in making the trailer for your game when you're ready to release the demo? Sure. You can try it out. It's like, yeah, he's kind of out in his own world, and there's like the little ringing in the ears. Adewale breaks him out of that, and he's like, yeah, well, okay. I'm back here in the present again. But oh no! There be some guys. Is this, Oi. Can I bump this up more? Oh, well, okay. As good as it gets there. But yeah. I think that game trailer making is really cool. There's a lot that you can do with it. Giving out the sign of like, go cause a commotion. Hey, friends. Cheers. Just kidding, time to die. Not time to die, but time to get beat up. But like the shots that it does with Edward in the fight here is really cool. Like the bottle here in a sec. Like that's a cool shot, let's face it. The hood off, the face reveal right there. But yeah. Yeah, I could well do, because I don't know if I count myself as like a game trailer connoisseur or anything like that, but I do definitely appreciate me some good game trailers and like the finer details that makes them interesting and all of that. Things like the Gears of War left to right all the way until the right to left at the end, or things like the contrast in the Valhalla trailer, stuff like that. But yeah, keep it as much of a surprise as you can and keep things vague. Yeah, of course, the trailer has to show some ship battle. It's funny, the trailer shows this, but you never actually get back cannons in Black Flag. You can throw barrels out the back, but you never actually get back cannons, so a little bit of false advertising there, it has to be said. But, like, it's very movie-like, their trailers. Except, you know, a lot more fast-paced because of the trailer and all that. Man, that'd be cool. That could be a cool thing to do there. And yeah, we have the shipboarding here. Something Skull and Bones never had. The fact that we can take the rope up and swing on over. Or I guess not swing over, he climbs over and then does that. Yeah, his multiple pistol thingamabob. Use of different weapons. And they really make Edward look so dang cool in this trailer. I mean, he's pretty cool in game as well, but they really make him cool. Maybe one of these days I'll finish my hidden blade that I've been working on 3D printing. It's been halted for a little while, that project. And another situation where it's like, oh no, what's our hero going to do? Surprise, hidden blades! And then the brutal kill. It is a pretty good trailer too, I must say. And then like, here's the thing with the story. Where it's like, there's the stuff with the observatory. So they, apart from Odyssey there, and maybe Mirage, I don't know, always do one of these cinematic trailers. Every Assassin's Creed game usually has several trailers made for it. So they'll have like gameplay trailers and story trailers, but always one like really high budget cinematic trailer. There was one gameplay trailer they made for Black Flag that was also really, really cool. They're harder to find. They actually did 2 cinematic trailers for Black Flag, now that I remember it. I think this was the first trailer they did where Blackbeard's talking about Edward. And like, this is all about Captain Kenway and he's like a super fearsome pirate and stuff. So Black Flag was the one that got 2 cinematic trailers now that I think about it. There was a lot of trailers for Black Flag, but there was a non-cinematic one that just used gameplay footage that was actually done really well. I wonder if I can find it. Pirate Heist trailer, no. There was actually a really cool gameplay trailer they did. So without any of these like cinematics made just for the trailers, they actually had a really cool gameplay trailer. Gosh dang it, where is it? Black Flag, all trailers? But yeah, pretty sick. Makes you wonder if their movie trailer was just as good. You saw it in theaters when it came out, same. And the stunts in it were really cool, but the story had a lot to be desired. All trailers. Where's the one? It's not this one, is it? No, it's not this one. There's another really cool trailer that they made that was just like gameplay stuff. And it was in time with music. Was it this one? No.
Forced to follow orders.
Nope. I guess this one's kind of cinematic too. Wow, they put a lot of cinematic trailers out for Black Flag. Holy crap. No, what the heck? Edward's story trailer? How many trailers did Black Flag get? And why can't I find the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, it's not this one. But yeah, so that's a story trailer. Official, there was a live action trailer? What?
Peggy 18.
What do you mean live action trailer? Did they actually? I don't think I've ever seen this one before. Okay, I want to see this one now, but I also want to find the one that I'm thinking of.
Dreams hold no value here.
What's the one that I'm thinking of? They had this one music theme to it.
First, the bright light of hope.
Hmm. Yeah, I suppose so. They're gonna be making like one of the best games
Still
there.
to a long night of captivity.
Can't believe they made a live action one. What the heck?
Lost in the dark.
Man, the trailer budgets for Black Flag sure were something.
Surrender our
Jeez.
minds.
I had no idea there were this many trailers. Pretty cool though. I like how it's going upwards. Like the camera's going through holes in the floor and stuff. That's cool.
Woken up.
I like that. All one continuous shot. No cutting in this one. That's cool.
They remind us that we all have a choice.
This is a cool trailer.
Stand, not kneel.
Was the fire gonna transition into something?
Not obey.
No, it's still moving up.
To live. Not just exist.
That's a cool shot there. That one was pretty cool, but it's not the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, and then a little bit of gameplay. It had some sort of music to it. Music trailer? I don't know. What's the one I'm thinking of? E3 trailer music? No. Man, I haven't heard the name Tobuscus in a long time. What the heck? Oh! This is the one that I'm thinking of. I'm fairly certain. This one doesn't use any of the cinematics
Peggy 18.
that are made just for trailers. This one is just gameplay footage. I'm fairly certain. That makes really effective use of music to make it really interesting. I'm fairly certain it's this one that I'm thinking of. This one is definitely another one that's up there in terms of my favorite trailers. Alright, it doesn't use any fancy cinematics. Just here's gameplay and time to the music. And like really cool camera shots. And yeah, I remember it. This one's cool. I think I actually encountered this trailer for the first time when I was doing the Black Flag series and I was looking into trailers. That's what I was doing. I don't think I actually saw this trailer when it first came out. But it's just like really interesting use of like camera and gameplay footage. So this trailer is completely in-game. And it's a really cool one. I quite like it. And it's one that gets you hyped for the game as well. And it has really cool transitions, I must say. Like the camera shots, they're so good. If we could get a trailer like this again for, and like that transition into diving segment, so cool. I'd love to have a trailer like this again for a future, no! Assassin's Creed game. No! Come on! Play it correctly! Please don't freeze. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. But like, it's really cool transitions. And really cool timing with the music and stuff. I don't know why my computer doesn't want to work well today.
Peggy 18.
Hold on. Full screen? But yeah. This is a good gameplay trailer. This one, right here. Like, such a cool transition there. Alright, hopefully it plays correctly this time. This is how to do, like, a really cool gameplay trailer. I mean, it's using shots that you wouldn't be able to get in normal gameplay. Like, it's using a custom camera. But, yeah, a completely in-game one. So this is a really good example of how to make a really nice trailer with just in-game stuff. Nothing that's made specifically for a trailer. All that's made just with the in-game engine. I really like that trailer. Like, that one's so good. Yeah, 10 years ago. Wow. Almost 11 years ago now. How the game would look like if you're playing it. Do I know any good gameplay trailers off the top of my head? What's that one that, I know that we watched a lot of trailers in previous game design classes that I was in. What's that one that has a banana at the end? That sounds so weird out of context. But this one 2D shooter game. Gosh dang it. It's like on a train. with one shot on a train? Void train? No. .2D shooter game? What is that game called again? Oh. Nope. Gosh dang, I don't know. Some controversial games. I don't know. Gosh dang it. There's one that I remember was cool, but I don't remember what the game was. I do not recall. 'Tis sad. Oh man. But yeah, there's some really, really cool game trailers out there. Anyway, that's probably enough game trailers for now. We were playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This is what we were doing. What were we doing in this game again? It's almost 2 in the morning. I should probably get to bed soon. But yeah,
You need to stay hidden.
an Okie doke can do. I don't remember what it's called though, so I have no idea. Can I phone a friend? But yeah, there is definitely an art to making really good game trailers. No doubt about that. Am I out of the restricted area if I come over here? Don't worry about that. Hope you have a good rest of the night there, Guzba. Okay. Phone a friend. And then get in there and gang up on him. Gang up on him. There. Whoa. Before you can recover. Okay. Then do this. Come on. Get him. Get this adrenaline notch, please. And then get more notches back. And yeah, can definitely do. Oh, I don't know why the chat shadow's being weird there. Okay. Yeah. Could well do. Because yeah, I think game trailers can be pretty neat. Oh, guess I'm not doing that there. Okay. Okay. What is happening? How about I try this? Okay. I don't know about that. All right, I got the kill before the mercenary came in to put me on their list of shit that they want to fuck up today. So I'm out of here. See you later, nerds. But yeah, take care there, Guzba. Oh, they're coming this way. No, the chicken's trying to kill me! Why do chickens always want to kill me in this game? No. I don't want to deal with you right now. Frankly. I do want to see what this one quest is, so like... You guys can just screw off kindly, thank you. You guys sure are noisy. Shush. I'm trying to hide here. Just forget about me, please. Shush. How many arrows do I have left, by the way? 36? Okay. Resting.